Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Boston Celtics. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. Alfred and Porzingis are manning the post positions. And it's White in at the point guard. And for the Clippers, at the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and George. The post pairing, Morris along with Zubac. And it's Leonard in at small forward. Hey, Brent, what an exciting day we have for us here. Day one of the regular season is upon us, and we are ready to go.
Kevin, really stoked to be with you here tonight. You could not ask for a better matchup. The energy is palpable, and it's fair to expect both of these teams are going to bring it.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Here's White, outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis for the three. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Porzingis has got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Boston. White against Westbrook. At 6, three-pointer. Horford with the rebound.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. Outside, White. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown, good.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
Leonard with a screen on Brown. On the wing, George. He's covered by Brown. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The pass to Tatum. This one for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This, of course, being game one of the season, is their first look at the Celtics.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the two games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
It feels like Porzingis, Brent, has been in the NBA forever, doesn't it? But he is still only in his 20s.
Yeah, it's kind of a head-scratcher. He's been traded a few times, missed a year due to ACL injury, but the Unicorn has persevered, and he's worked on his body, still adding some to his game, and you wonder if he's finally found a home.
And Porzingis had a lot of suitors, GA, over the summer. Eventually, the Celtics made the move for him.
Porzingis rehabbed his game and value in D.C. With the Wizards rebuilding, he was a prime trade target. Boston went for him early, and he could be a difference maker for the Celtics.
Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by Marcus Morris, passes it to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on George. There's Brown with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Leonard looking over the floor. To the middle. Here's Zubac. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Well, Leonard usually has humble assist numbers, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep his eyes open.
Outside Tatum. He feeds it to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
So it's the Clippers now, following the bucket by the Celtics. 10 points separating the teams. Brown the pass to White. Kicks it to Horford. Brown outside. And here's Tatum for three. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Takes the three. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, this is going to help the entire offense. Russell knocking down shots from range.
And here is Tatum. No scoring in this one. He kicks to White. Pass to Porzingis. There's the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Westbrook. Outside Leonard. The tray. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Brown. There's the dish to Horford. The three from Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Let's take a look now at Kawhi Leonard's numbers. Great showing for him last season, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the three anyway. And the Clippers miss again. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Tatum kicks to Horford. Outside, White. 6 on the shot clock. The three from Tatum. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Leonard against Tatum. Fires from 14. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Boston.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
so much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Now, here's Zubats. To stop the run, Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
White with it. Nothing on the board. The three from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the Clippers call time here. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. In 4th, the Celtics.
Well, it was a big focal point for them last season, making good on their trips from the free throw line.
So it's the Clippers now. 19-point game. George finds Morris. Zubats a screen on Horford. Morris passes to Zubats, and that one good.
In the paint, Zubats is going to get aggressive and not going to hold back. Put contact on him. He's going through you.
Tatum looking around. The three. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in.
Number 24, Norman Powell.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 17. Westbrook with a screen for Powell. Out to Morris. White against Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Screen by Porzingis. And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. LA's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Tatum. And it's Leonard missing.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
White the pass to Horford. Here's Porzingis. Zubats defending. Boston, no good that time either. Clippers trail by 17. Westbrook scanning the floor. Passes it to Powell. Shoots over Brown. Porzingis with the block. Now here's Tatum. He's got 9. Porzingis with a screen on Powell. Brown outside. And it's off from 3-point range. And Los Angeles guys shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Nailed from 3-point land.
How about the quick shot there from Morris, not allowing the defense to get anywhere near him?
Celtics leading by 14. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. Robert Covington comes in for Marcus Morris. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Brown outside. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brown's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down.
Now Brown, 12 points for him. Pass to Porzingis, all alone. And again, it's Boston converting.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Outside Leonard. And the shot goes in.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Pass to Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. And that one drops for him. He's got 14.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Plumlee with a screen on Brown. The shot by Powell, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Plumlee sets the pick for Powell. What a terrific move that was. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, man, that was tough, but Powell taking pride in making the tough ones.
Brogdon kicks to Porzingis. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Out to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Powell dishes to Leonard. From the low block. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's Brown. 14 points for him. Porzingis with a screen on Powell. It's Brown with the drive. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Brown's got 16.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics.
35.
He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The point in off guard. Brogdon and Brown. Then it's Rob Williams. Then it's Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the 4-man position. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And George kicks to Covington. Releases. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Fires for 3. The shot, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And after being one of the worst teams, Brent, in the NBA for so long, the Clippers have really turned things around, haven't they?
No doubt. I mean, a season ticket to the cellar for many, many seasons, but moving into this building, getting a little bit of juice, getting some stars in here, they've become a competitive contender over the past few seasons, and it all has to do with the ownership, and that shift has been fruitful for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Hauser, and Covington sends it back. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Brogdon the pass to Williams. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Mann. Hasn't made one yet. Plumlee the pass to Mann. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one drops. You know, Greg, many in Boston question the wisdom of the Smart Porzingis trade. What'd you think of the move?
I mean, I think given age and injuries in their front court, the trade makes sense, right? Also, they got some draft capital, but the ultimate test of this trade will be in the playoffs. The ring is the thing. And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Celtics leading by 16. Brogdon left side. The pass to Hauser. Passes it to Tatum. Beyond the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
George against Brogdon. George looking over the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Batum comes in for Robert Covington. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Terrence Mann.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Batum sets a screen for Westbrook. Hits it from three-point range. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Outside Tatum. Knocks it loose. Now the feed to Williams. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 16. Powell, the pass to Batum. Porzingis with the block. And he's able to get it back. Screen by Zubac. The three from George. And another three for the Clippers.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Porzingis with a screen on Westbrook. Brogdon kicks to Porzingis. to Brogdon. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Powell, that's good.
Norman Powell is big and strong and stocky, so he gets in that gap. He's like a bowling ball. He can take a hit.
White the pass to Tatum. Back to White. Oh, Tatum in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Man, and Tatum gets up on these alley-oops. Has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
Westbrook finds George. Powell against Brogdon. Zubac with the screen for Powell. No good on the three.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Porzingis with a screen on Westbrook. Tatum's shot is off. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. 15-point game. White against George. Crafty move. Porzingis with the block. George against White. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his third assist on the night.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Westbrook. Brogdon against Powell. White dishes to Tatum. Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brogdon the pass to White. That three off the mark. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Denver. Zubac a screen on White. Pass to Zubac. White with the double team. The three from George. Los Angeles with another miss. Celtics leading by 17. Now the pass to White. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Tatum setting the pick for Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Right side, Williams. Banked in off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 19.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Los Angeles calls timeout. For the Clippers, Marcus Morris is checked in for Batum. Leonard comes in for Powell. Mann subbed in for George. And then for Boston, Alfred comes in for Robert Williams. And it's Brown in for Tatum. Outside Westbrook. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
And here is Brown. He's got 19. Outside, Horford. Back to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Leonard on the wing. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 6 points.
And the strength of Leonard really undeniable, showcasing it to the defense right there.
Brown with it. 21 points in the game. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Horford. Buries the long-range jumper. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, there's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
And Leonard has it in the corner. In close. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics leading by 20.
2 minutes remaining.
White finds Brogdon.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left here in the second. Porzingis with a screen on West for 3. Brogdon. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Had the space there, but it's offline. Here's Mann. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on White. And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
Horford sets a screen for Brown, and the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. Norman Powell's checked in for the Clippers.
First team foul. Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, number 24, Norman Powell.
Here's White. Pass to Porzingis. It's Brown on the wing. Just 5 to shoot, and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
A moment here to see the numbers for Porzingis. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 23 points a game last year, 8 rebounds and 2 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And the Clippers miss again. Celtics leading by 18. Brown wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Outside Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Bones Highland is checked in for Powell. Good on the second free throw.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
Pass to Brown. Outside, Horford. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the paint, here's Morris. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shoots off the step back. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Boston, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and felt good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Check it out, Los Angeles. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test, asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happened for us, too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
And switching gears now to Jason Tatum. Fellas, he's had a terrific first half.
At times it seems like he just can't miss. I mean, he is rolling offensively and bringing his team back single-handedly.
High efficiency offense, just like Shaq, not including the free throw line.
I'm insulted, Ernie.
Thank you for being with us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. The post pairing, Morris along with Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists tonight. Now here's Westbrook. He dishes it to Leonard from the arc. And it's White with the rebound. Celtics leading by 18. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Morris with a screen on Brown. And good that time. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Tatum a screen. Now Horford. He's got 5. Left side, Porzingis. Shoots over Leonard. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game. Tatum against Leonard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Tatum against Leonard. Fires from deep. And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3. Tatum's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside, George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Inside, and George with this stuff.
What a masterful performance from PG tonight, looking like the all-NBA guy he is.
Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double, and Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Brown outside. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Morris with a screen on Brown. From downtown, and Paul George, good for the 3. George has got 9 points now in just the second half.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Brown with it. George picks him up. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Jaylen Brown. Coming off a terrific season, he was around 26 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Drains it from beyond the arc. White's got 5 points so far.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Westbrook. 7 points in the game. Outside Leonard. Over Tatum. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Westbrook. And that's 11 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Now, you don't try to search out the mid-range jumper in the analytic age, but Kawhi Leonard does, and it works.
White the pass to Brown. The three-pointer no good. Clippers trail by 17. Well, such a study, Brent. Veteran Marcus Morris. You know what you're getting with him every single game.
Well, he's a guy who rebounds the ball and brings a little bit of toughness, and he will get double-digit points on a nightly basis, capable of that. So you're relying on that toughness.
Tatum against Leonard. Shoots it. Tatum's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Westbrook passes to Zubac.
And Russell right now playing heads up, looking for guys.
And so White will bring it up for Boston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now a timeout called by Boston. Now he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. In fourth, the Celtics.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
White the pass to Porzingis. Kicks it to Tatum. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Clippers trail by 15. There's the pass to Zubac. Outside, George. Up top, Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis.
Look at Zubac shaking up the defense with a pump fake. It's a savvy move.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Outside, George. Westbrook with a screen for George. A 15-footer. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Right side, Tatum. A 3-ball. A 3 from Tatum.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And here's Westbrook. He has 7. Passes to George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Celtics leading by 13. White with it. 5 points in the game. Tatum on the wing. Fires the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. Leonard, no luck.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
And George kicks to Westbrook. No good on the triple. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 in the 3rd quarter so far, just above 50%. Brown finds White. Outside Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer. Tatum's got 14 points here in the 2nd half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line. We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
White, bounce pass. Tatum passes to Williams. The 3 from Porzingis. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
3-point basket.
Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Westbrook kicks to Zubac. Dishes it to Leonard. Outside, George. Leonard on the wing. They need this. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
A different look for the Clippers. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for George. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Brogdon, he's checked in for Boston. Pass to Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 13.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
To the paint. Outside to Brogdon. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them though.
Leonard against Tatum. Outside Leonard.
2 minutes remaining.
Shoots the three. Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got 10 points in the quarter.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 35.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Man passes to Leonard. That one, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Now, here's Brogdon, guarded closely. Tatum draws the double. Launches it. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Man. He's guarded by Brogdon. Back to Leonard. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. To the inside. Here's Brogdon. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists now in the game.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
Powell dishes to Plumlee. Back to Powell. To the middle. Takes it out to Covington. Plumlee with a screen on Tatum. Leonard with the bucket.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
Now here's Tatum. Outside to Brogdon. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Celtics delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for Boston, they've got Robert Williams, Brogdon out there with Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the 4. Pass to Williams. In the corner. Tatum with it. A three-pointer off the mark. And Los Angeles guys shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Tatum against Leonard. Nobody near George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 38 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Man passes to Leonard. Here's Man. Puts it up. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Pritchard. Tatum draws the double. Kept alive. Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
George against Brogdon. George passes to Plumlee. Here's Man. His three-pointers off the mark. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Inside, outside to Brogdon. Off target from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Man passes to Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. White's checked in. Now Brogdon. And there's the pass to Hauser. Takes a three. Drains the three-pointer. Hauser's got himself on the board with 3 there. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Westbrook passes to George. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Passes it to White. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
George double teamed, and here's Westbrook from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Playing with stars throughout his entire career, Russell Westbrook won himself. He's learned how to operate without the ball.
Brogdon outside. Lets it go with a 3. And the Celtics another 3.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Tatum against George. The kick out to Westbrook. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Westbrook's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for Los Angeles. Pass to Tatum. Here's Hauser. Tatum with a screen on Covington. Pass to White. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mann passes to Westbrook. On the wing, George. There's the triple. And again, it's Westbrook with a 3. Westbrook's got 9 points here in the second half.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Now here's White. He's guarded closely. Tatum draws the double. And it's White missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
From deep. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's White. 7-foot shot, and that's good for 2. 7 points for Derek White.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Here's George. Here's Mann. And the 3 off target.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And here is Brogdon. Hey, Brett, coming out of this last CBA, were you surprised how quickly the push for a hard salary cap was abandoned?
Yeah, I wonder, Kevin, if some of it was just the timing of the CBA and not having to go down into the trenches to talk about that level of what's happening financially around the NBA. Also, the small market teams were super opposed to having that be put in place because at times they want a chance to go all in as well.
Brogdon the pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. White, good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside, George jacks up a 3. They get the rebound.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Williams kicks to Tatum. Good, another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And Paul George, a gifted passer at his size. He could see anywhere on the floor.
Outside, White. And the pass to Hauser. The three. The rebound by Paul George.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
George double teamed. Kicks it out to Covington. George against Tatum. Passes it to Mann for three. Rebound Boston.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Brogdon the pass to Tatum. Launches a three. And the slam by Williams. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish. And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Marcus Morris comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Leonard in for Terrence Mann. The Celtics also changing it up. Brissett has checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for White.
That's a good pass there. Brogdon sees the passing lane and then finds a way to get it to his teammate.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Zubac a screen on Brogdon. George passes to Zubac. Over to the left wing. Here's Hauser. He's covered by Leonard. Knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. At the top of the key, Westbrook. Pass to George. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets it.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Westbrook. Stolen by Zubac. Westbrook passes to Morris. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. Celtics shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Pritchard passes to Brogdon. Feeds it to Williams. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Mann's checked in for the Clippers.
Substitution on the court.
Now off the inbound, and that one's good, Brogdon.
Wow, through contact, Brogdon, a nice job there. Just a will to score on that play.
Up top, Zubac. Back to Leonard. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brissett's checked in. George against Brogdon. 7-foot shot, and the rejection by Zubac. The shot's good from Brissett.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Leonard the pass to George. Zubac with it, and the dunk by Zubac.
One of those nights where Zubac's extremely active on the offensive end.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Pritchard, 5 to shoot. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Hauser misses. Now here's Leonard. Not a lot of room. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jalen. A long season. What do you guys need to do to keep it rolling?
Just keep finding consistent rhythm with each other. Keep playing the game the right way, executing the game plan, and just do your job. It'll be fun.
You all did the job tonight, man. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Jason Tatum.